Yes, they say no boys allowed. So Unique, I don't know if you'll find a seat somewhere behind the scenes.
Yeah, we need a female DJ.
Yes. Entertainment, it is right here on Good Morning Kenya. My name is Vivian Degwa alongside Unique, the DJ, and we are coming to you live from the broadcasting house. And we finally have her on the show. That is the beautiful Miss Kamweru. You definitely know her from Band Becca. Yes, but now she is here as Miss Kamweru. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much. You look so good.
You look so good as well. We were matching with the jeans and the black.
Right, the jacket.
We were in spirit. Ni sneakers too.
You see, girls, we just connect.
I mean, Unique.
Actually, I'm a try. I'm a black.
Akona black. Sawa. Alipata memo. Alipata memo. Now, Band.
It's okay.
It's just not going to come off of me.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm sure the first question people want to know, what happened to Band Becca? Are you still, imagine tunaanza tu hivyo. Are you still a duo? What happened to Band Becca?
Yeah. So Band Becca ended in 2021 after Becky relocated to a different country. Yeah, so that was the main reason why Band Becca split.
Yeah. Oh, it's just because you were in different countries, so of course it's hard to get to work together. All right.
Yeah.
Say hi to your people now.
Yeah, so anyway, so now I am Miss Camaru, formerly from the Band Becca. Yeah, and I'm starting my solo career, and I'm excited to be here.
What took you quite long?
To get into the industry.
To get into it. Okay, you were still singing. It's not like you stopped singing. I mean, even when someone goes through your YouTube, you still were doing covers. Like, you were always giving us something. Like, we got to listen to your voice, you know, even when you were not really giving us your, like, projects. So what were you doing during that? Was it a break you intentionally took?
Yeah. Well, not really. I mean, of course, with like the whole split, I had to also like now figure out myself as a brand, as a solo brand, figure out my sound, who I'm gonna work with. But also in that period, I was acting, and I joined a group of girls called The Pets Show. And we did a lot of content on TikTok. We also acted on a show called The Dangerous Petite. I did voiceovers. I did commercial modeling. I was in a couple of ads. So yeah, I was still getting the money and working on my talents.
Yeah. Okay, so now you're back officially into music.
Yes.
What should your fans be expecting from you? I know you have this amazing song. Don't worry, we'll get to listen to it. But what are you promising your fans?
Yeah, I'm promising them more music, more original content, because I mean, people have been seeing me doing covers and all. So more music. I'm going to do 2 more singles next year. This year I'm done with like like the music, because now we're closing the year. And then hopefully an EP by mid next year. So more music for sure.
All right, okay. At least you've promised us you're not going nowhere.
I'm not going anywhere.
If you're working on an EP, then you're here to stay. You're here to stay. Now, as Miss Kamweru, what would you say has been the difference from when you were in a duo, you know, when you were in the Band Becca to now? How has that shift been like for you, and what has changed for you as an artist?
Well, I guess the biggest shift was like now, you know, the way we were doing like the vocals, the harmonies and everything. So now it's a little bit different, because it's like I'm doing everything by myself. But I like it. I like the freedom that comes with it. What else? I mean, also now I get to work with different producers than how we used to as Band Becca. I think we used to work with one like in-house producer. So now like there's more options, there's more people I can get involved with. Yeah.
All right. Now let's try and get to know Miss Kamweru as Miss Kamweru, where the journey began, you know, from way back. When did you first interact with music, and what got you into music officially?
Actually, when I was in class 8, 2008, that's a long time ago, it was a class like competition, something to do with singing. I actually didn't know I could sing till that time, till I went like on stage. And I remember I sang Amazing Grace, and it was so good. People were like, oh my God, you actually can sing. And then I guess now in high school, I continued like to nurture my talents. Till now. After that, went to Sauti Academy after high school, and I met Becky there. And then after 2 years, I think, we started now Band Becca.
Yeah.
And now, 2024, Miss Kamweru.
Miss Kamweru is here. You went to Sauti School. You know, it's a prestigious
Yeah.
school for, you know, singers and all.
Yeah.
What's the importance of an artist just pouring into their music here?
I mean, I feel like going to music school gives you confidence, one. It makes you feel like, you also get to nurture your voice, you get to learn more things. And also there's a business side of music that people don't get if you don't go to school, if you don't go to music school. So yeah, I think it was very important for us as coming up, as upcoming artists.
Yeah. What lessons have you learned in your musical journey that would help some other lady who's just starting in the music industry? What would you love them to know now that you wish you knew back then?
What would I want them to know?
Yeah.
Keep pushing. I know it's not easy being a female artist in this industry because there's a lot of things that come in between, a lot of temptations, a lot of people giving you weird offers. So just be true to yourself and like keep pushing, like just keep pushing, and God will open ways for you if you are consistent and if you are passionate about your career. Yeah.
Speaking about the industry, you know, like being a bit harder for the ladies, you know, it's so male dominated. That is for sure. You know, it is very male dominated as an industry in general. Just entertainment, not just music alone. Entertainment everywhere, in general is very male dominated. What do you feel is lacking for us as women to just also get into it and take over? What should be done? What is lacking? What is missing?
I think just people to believe more in women, because I feel like there's this notion that if you sign a female artist and then she gets into a relationship, it's done. She gets pregnant, it's done. Like there's a lot of, we already have so much like negative auras around us, you know, like people already have these negative ideas about us. So I feel like if you see someone has talent and she's a female artist, just believe in her and like push her to keep going. And I feel like, I mean, of course, life happens to women more. Like I feel like things like marriages and like pregnancies and all these things, people should give more grace to women because like that's just life and you can't change some things. So yeah, I guess just more support and more positive energies towards like females in this industry.
Unique, you had a question.
Yeah. Like previously umekuwa kwa group. The Band Becca. So what is the advantages and disadvantages of being in a group? And if given a chance to form another group, will you go for it?
Let me answer the second one first. No. I mean, I've been in a group, like I said, with other girls. I mean, not music related, but I feel like even with that, I kind of know it's like being in a relationship and then being single again. So there's I love the freedom that I have right now, and I love exploring being a solo artist. So no, I'm not gonna join any group, but I would want to manage or like mentor groups because I feel like I've been through that, so I kind of have a bit of experience in that. The differences in being in a band is, I guess, it's just more like there's more ideas, there's more like it's a team, you know, than being by yourself. But yeah, I think that's it. And also, like, of course, me and Becky were like sisters, so that and then now coming to being by yourself there's a difference for sure. Yeah.
All right, so you have a new song. It's called Done. Okay, let's listen to the song and then we come back and talk about Done, the music. The song is Done by Miss Kamweru.
I said I don't care, but I still miss you. Trying to hide what I'm going through.
First of all, it's a beautiful song. Who did the video? I love the video.
Yeah, he's called KG Brian.
Yeah.
It's actually shot a lot of my videos.
Oh, he's done a good job. Tell me about the shooting bit of it, just the video.
So I was actually solo, then my two friends, the girls I was working with were helping me during the shoot. It was supposed to be very simple, very short and sweet. We had like, I think 2 locations. One was actually in town.
The other one, the water body,
was in Paradise Lost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those areas. So yeah. Yeah, it was a nice video. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, you enjoyed shooting it. Now tell me about Dan. Clearly it's a heartbreak song. Umesema moyo ifanye kazi yake ya kupiga damu. You're done. Nimechoka.
Yes. Actually, I don't think it's a heartbreak song. I think it's like a I'm happy moving away. So, yeah. So,
like you're done with someone, yes, but you're not sad about it. You're
like
not heartbroken. Tell me about the writing bit of it.
So the writing actually was done with Yuaya from Watendawili. So we co-wrote it together. Yeah, and it was produced by Wodomolo.
That's why it's that good. I mean, everyone is just A-list in that song, from yourself to Yuaya, who we know as a really good writer as well, and Wodomolo really knows his stuff.
It's like a good team. It was a really good team of people, and like they just brought everything to life. Because I was like, I have this idea, and it just happened. Yeah. And it took actually 2 days to finish the whole project. Yeah.
When it comes to the writing, like how did you go about writing the song? Like, were you already in studio and then you just wrote it, or you had the idea, you wrote it and then you went to studio? Just take me through the process of writing, Dan.
So I mean, I had already decided I wanted Yuaya to help me write the song. So I kind of sent him ideas of like the kind of vibe I'm trying to go with. And yeah, so we met in studio and then we wrote it from scratch in studio. Also, Wood kind of followed what we were also doing in studio. So everything was done up with
How does that look like when you are co-writing with someone? How does it look like? You've sat together. I don't know, how does that look like? I can just imagine I have my ideas. Yes, I'm giving them to you, but just take me through that, how that works when you're collaborating on writing.
So actually he asked me like, what's the vibe? How are you feeling right now? And I was like, I'm going through it. So he's like, actually, honestly, that's actually how I described it. It was actually therapy. So it was, I told him how I was feeling and what I'm trying to push like from the message. So yeah, it's like, unawambia like how you're feeling, and like we start writing from the vibes there, and then what you would accomplish with the song. Like, are you trying to, like what emotion you're trying to get people to feel from this song. So yeah.
And I remember I did an interview with Wodomolo some time back, and he said that for you to come out with a good song, it needs to be kind of what you're feeling. Like it's kind of like your story. Yeah. From his point of view, he feels like that's what makes a good song.
Yeah. There's, I mean, a bit of, I mean, of course, not all the songs you've gone through those things, but like, of course, authenticity like kind of pulls through, and like also storytelling for sure. Because people relate more with people like, kuna venye ameimba, like amepitia, that feeling. Yeah. So yeah.
So for you, what makes a good song?
What makes a good song? Yeah. I feel like good vocals. I feel like good vocals definitely make a good song. But also having that emotion in the song and a bit of storytelling for sure. Yeah.
Did Dan come out the way you had pictured it to come out?
For sure.
Yeah, because I can imagine
100%.
You had taken this long break, you know, from your own solo projects, and I'm sure you had expectations now, you know, after you've decided now I'm coming back to this thing and I'm going to do it fully, and this is the song I'm starting with. What expectation did you have, and did it meet the expectation when you got to listen to it now? Mara ya mwisho mmemaliza, project is done, now you get to listen to it.
I mean, I guess I'd say expectations for me. I mean, I didn't have a lot of that. I think for me it was just start, like just do this project, like just put yourself out there. So, but when it comes to like the production and the quality, yeah, they 100% met everything, like from songwriting to the beats, and that's why I think I was very intentional about who I wanted to work with. It wasn't like just a team. Like it was I needed a team of professionals for this project, because it's my first baby, you know, and I love how it came out. Yeah.
All right, so when you I want to get into your mind from when you listen to it after Memaliza. You've done the writing, Wodomolo has done his thing, you're done, you've put in your vocals, you're done. Now you're listening. I know there's that first time when you listen to the entire project. Now Imemalizika, this is the final project. I want to get into your mind. Tell me how that was.
It was emotional, obviously, because it's like, I mean, from an idea to like now this project coming to life, and of course now this being the thing to set off my solo career, it was very emotional for sure. I got a little bit, I'm a very emotional girly, quite a little bit, but like happy tears, happy tears, yeah. So I felt really proud of myself. I felt really good, and it's like now it's just to like just keep going. Yeah.
The reception out here?
It's amazing. I mean, I love it. I mean, I've done a couple of interviews. I've done a media tour with Terrazzo, and they're really, really good and professional. And I'd say it's been amazing. Like the feedback is good. People are like, now we want more music. And that's what's coming next, for sure.
Yeah. You've mentioned Terrazzo, and there's that thing with, there's also that bit of music, or for an artist, you know, you do your bit whereby you do your stuff, you know, you put in your creativity, but it's important to have people maybe who are pushing you around, you know. If you can just talk a bit about that and the importance of an artist having a team, whereby you're not just working alone, because of course you'll be exhausted, you know, you'll burn out. So the importance of just that for artists, maybe. Yeah,
I mean, I feel like you definitely need to have a plan, and with the plan comes like now from studio to like release to now what happens after the release. And I think people don't really take, they don't put too much effort in the after release, because now you've done your part, but now you need to also give the song a bit of push, and that's where Terrazzo comes in. And I feel like artists should definitely use them, or like use other companies, I mean, whatever company you choose to use, but like PR is very important, because you could have a really good song and a good project, but like come out, you're not giving it the right push, then it's just going to be like your song, you know, and you need the world to hear it. So yeah, I mean, I would 100% recommend them. They're really, really professional. They know their thing. They've been in the industry for a while, and they've worked with the who's and who's. So I mean, if you work with people like that, and it goes above and above just PR, because they even like go deeper and like, okay, so now what's the next project? It's really beneficial for any artist. Yeah. All
right, as we almost come to a close of this interview, you know, the Grammys nominations are out. The nominees, you know, we know them. And West Africa really, really took charge in Africa. They what? Like they took charge completely. So probably this is just from your point of view. It's not like the amen and whatever. The hallelujah.
Don't quote me.
Don't, let them not quote you. But just from your point of view, what are we not doing right? You know, or what is, okay, we're doing the right things maybe, but what is remaining? What is lacking for us to get to a point where our artists, you artists, you know, get also this big nominations like the Grammys?
I mean, I'd say maybe we don't get the support we need, like, I mean, especially financial support. Because I mean, if you look at the West African videos and everything and the projects, you can tell they've put a lot of money in, like they've actually invested in in the projects. So I'd say here, like there's a lot of talent, but like maybe the money part of it is not there 100%. And I guess also support from people. But I feel like that we're improving in that department. Like people are really supporting Kenyan music right now. It's amazing to see. But I don't know, maybe God's timing too.
God's timing, time in Africa. And then I also feel, from my end, I feel like more people should work on investing in music. Not you as musicians, but just an investor coming through and saying that they want to invest in your music. I feel like when that is done, because we have talent, we have so much talent here. I feel like that financial aspect bit of it is what may be lacking. That's just my point.
I mean, it's true, like definitely, and you can tell, you can see, like you're like, hey, these videos may shoot you, like, you know, and even the marketing that goes into the project is insane. So yeah, for sure. I mean, send money, give us money.
Let a pesa, mukuchu, chums. All right, so let's finish up with social media. When you were part of the Band Becca, I don't think social media had gotten to a point where it is right now, much as music. I mean, I don't even think TikTok was there, or if it was there, we
it was, but it wasn't like as big as it is right now.
So now we're living in an era where if your song is not hitting on TikTok, then probably it might not really be a hit. So how are you adjusting to that change?
Yeah.
And are we going to be seeing you doing
My
challenges with your songs on TikTok?
I mean, I want to be a little bit unique. I feel like everyone's doing that. No offense. But I mean, for me, it'll be more vocals, more music, for sure. But I mean, I definitely will be putting more content on my social media platforms. And y'all can follow me, Miss Kamweru, on all platforms, on YouTube, on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram.
Yeah. All right, that is a
and
Miss
subscribe to my YouTube
Kamweru.
channel.
Yes, subscribe to her YouTube channel. That's where you get to go and watch Dan. I feel like you should give us an acapella of Dan as we finish off. Sasa tunamaliza. So just give us an acapella of Dan, and then maybe Unique can play it again as we call it a wrap. Thank you so much for coming, by the way.
Thank you so much.
And all the very best.
Okay.
All right.
I said I don't care, but I still miss you. Trying to hide what I'm going through. Cause you know you and me have been through it all. We're acting like strangers, nothing to say. I guess we cannot change the mess we made.